Welcome everyone to the 5th episode of the Southend United Road to Glory on FIFA 14. Last episode we got pretty close to getting a playoff spot, just a couple points off, so this year just got to make slight improvements and hopefully continue the form we had at the end of last year. I mean, with this team, I don't really think there's any immediate improvements, as most of the lower overall players are younger players that I would like to develop. So I think it's just a matter of, if there's a really good player that we cannot pass up, we'll obviously have to take them. But really, it's just all about making sure we keep slowly improving. And we do have some unfortunate news. Connor Clifford's pretty much already asked to leave, so he won't be sold shortly. Will Miller's been sold to Northampton for $160K. And there's the Connor Clifford sale for $1.6 million, which is a good chunk of money that I think we'll definitely be able to use. Morelos has been sold to Newport for $80K. Daniel Perez is out for the next 6 weeks with a torn groin. Estavio Roca has been sold to Carlisle for $70K. Youth Academy sending a 2-star, 3-star scout to Spain, thanks to that money from Clifford's sale. We have our 2-star, 2-star heading to the United States, and a 2-star, 2-star heading to the Netherlands. The only reason I chose these countries is I saw some random Reddit post that said these are the best places they found youth scouting in FIFA 14. So hopefully I can also get these same results. John White has been sold to Sheffield United for just over $250,000. Long time starting right back for us, but just simply no longer need him in the system we're running. Juan Aguilar just has not worked out for us. Edouard Negrão broke his tibia. He's out for 5 months. He'll hopefully join us in the new year. From the Youth Academy, though, is Daniel Fenton, 62 to 66 overall with 85 to 91 potential. He's going to be the starting left back for this team for the rest of the series. So make sure you remember the name because he's going to be here a while. Daniel Rowe might end up being one of those players around here for a while, but definitely a project player. Same goes for Fang in goal. Definitely going to loan him out because I will use him in the future. Just currently, I don't think I'm going to use him right away. And something that used to happen, I guess, in these older FIFA games, that if you just don't sign a player, the club will just randomly sign you one. So we got this guy named Welder, best player of the club already, 72 overall right back. Considering we just sold White is even better news, as, I think we're a complete team. We can go to the championship now. Simon Thompson has been sold to Drogheda United, won Manager of the Month in the month of August. Noah is joining the team, and he's not going to be a big player for us. Same goes for Moss, just kind of bench players, essentially. Jose Romero tore his ACL or MCL. He's out for 2 months. Welder, of course, the minute we get him, he's picked up an injury. He's out for 6 weeks. Jose Vargas tore his quad. He's out until the new year. Ryan Leonard tore his calf. He'll be out for a decent amount of time. Daniel Fenton is out for 6 weeks. He'll probably miss our upcoming FA Cup game. And then Welder tore his ACL. He's out for the year. So I never get to use him. He's a player I wanted to use for so long. But he's just not going to be for us. He's going to miss our FA Cup tie now against Wickham. So this is the team we're going out with. Mal has to start because of injury. Baker has to start because of injury. Taylor has to start because of injury. It's not my best 11, to say the least. Bennett's starting because of injury. I just hope we can survive. Here are the highlights.
Lewis. He's got space. Tries his luck. Goal! Off the post and in. Substitution coming up. Yeah, he's gone too early. He's offside. Well, both teams will still fancy they've got a chance of winning this game. But time is ticking away. Excellent passing here. Got to be. That's a good. And he's in there with a header. Goal!
So we ended up drawing that game 1-1, which of course means we have a replay now. And Romero returns from injury, which is nice. But that is the only player to return from injury. Noah has to start at that center back position. It's not looking very good for us. But who knows what can happen. Here are the highlights.
Payne.
So we won this game 1-0 thanks to a late goal from Hajiwara as we advance in the FA Cup. And in the league, we're also doing pretty good. Currently sitting 1 point above Brentford, just in the playoff spots. So season definitely not over. Only 6 points away from automatic. Cannot stop looking at that, but I will easily take a playoff spot. Player has been sold. Diaz, but who cares? FA Cup, we simmed against Newcastle and actually won. I'm not expecting that, but we're still going in the FA Cup. Bentley's been sold to Real Betis for 1.2 million. Good chunk of change that we needed, but we did get knocked out of the FA Cup by Huddersfield in the next round. Jose Vargas broke his collarbone to start the month of February because, of course, he's out until April. We want to manager of the month for the month of January. Tyler Taylor, our starting right back currently, tore his hamstring. He's out until the end of April. And something I did not know would ever happen. I've been simming all the games for I guess at the time, the Paint Trophy. Currently I don't even know what it is anymore. The EFL Trophy, whatever you want to call it. We're in the final against Portsmouth. It's a chance to go to Wembley and get some silverware, so of course we're going and going to play the game. Going for our 4-4-1-1. Been starting Fang in goal for these cup games. Team looks decent, I guess. I mean, pretty much all the key players are back. Mao is starting in midfield. Would prefer someone else, but we'll take it for now. I think we have a pretty good chance to win this. Here are the highlights.
Hoping to win this one. He's in here. Could it be? Oh, that's a great... Lennon. He's lost the ball. Wallace. Portsmouth with an advantage here, given by the referee. Onto the attack now. This could have ended his game. He seems to have pulled a muscle. What a chance! Second half of extra time. Eyeballing each other, those two. That's what he's in the team to do, to make those tackles. This is the chance. Oh! And they've got the goal that could win.
So we won the game 2-1, and we're officially champions. We got our first bit of silverware. Admittedly, not the most important, significant, or prestigious, but it is at least something. Joining the team from the Youth Academy, definitely a long-term project player in Anibaba. Unfortunately, why do I keep saying Edwards? Eddard Negrao. He's out for the rest of the year with a broken toe. And we got a now league fixture against Swindon Town. Who knows how this game's going to go. Here are the highlights.
He's not been in good form at all, Alan, has he? But he's been picked to start today.
Yeah, I did wonder about that, Martin, but the manager's kept his faith in him, and we'll see if it works or not out there.
It's going to be a goal, surely. Got to be. Back into play off the crossbar. And it's a header. It's a goal from the header.
It's a clumsy challenge.
Pereira into the attacking third. Oh, it could be on. It's a chance. Could it be? Oh, what a moment.
Time, because the opposition will wise up after that. Well, we know they pay a lot of attention to set pieces, and here's an example. Unlucky for the team there.
Payne. Brilliant pass there. Shook. Oh, that's a very good goal. Now he'll get it back again. And now they've got the chance to push forward from this deepish position.
So we won the game 3-1, 2 goals from Hajiwara, a goal from Pinnock. As that essentially sealed us safety. We could have gotten automatic, that's why I played the game, but it was a complete long shot. I mean, we finished in 5th place, so into the playoffs we go against Notts County. Hopefully we can get the result here. I mean, this team, a couple players playing out of position in Co. He's not supposed to be a right back. Romero's not supposed to be our starter. It's going to be interesting to see how things go. Here are the highlights.
It's just been a case of keepers being better.
He stumbled a bit there, but has managed to stay on his feet. Great opportunity. And the player working hard to... Oh, the goalkeeper out to... And the shot's off. That's a brilliant goal. So the shootout is about to begin here. Here comes the first penalty taker. And that's a good penalty in the circumstances. Can he take it on, the responsibility here? It's a big ask. No, he's hit the bar!
His body shape was all wrong, leaning back on it.
Well, up he steps, there's no hiding place, and he looks apprehensive. Well, he scored in the shootout. I must say, he's got worry lines all over his face. Off target with the penalty.
Well, you look at his run-up, and even that looked wrong. It was a poor effort.
No nerves from him in this shootout. What a moment for the penalty taker. He has to score, otherwise it's curtains. Put the penalty away, and very confident he was. The spotlight turns to this player. Score, and they win. It's as simple as that, if only it was. That's it, they've won it.
Cometh the hour.
So the game went into penalties, like you saw, and I don't know how to take penalties on FIFA 14. So we lost. Definitely an issue, not only with the FIFA franchise, but first off, considering the fact that from like FIFA 14 to 23, I understand it's 9 years, but there's like 7 or 8 different penalty and free kick models. Something they definitely need to finally decide on. I think they kind of have now, but yeah, I didn't really know how to take penalties, didn't really know how to save penalties, so that definitely hurt us, but we did technically win a trophy, but the stuff just keeps getting worse. Daniel Perez he's done at the club, essentially. I mean, these youth academy players, none of them are really worth anything. I mean, Affley might end up being good, but he's going to have to play for us because we have nobody left. Hajiwara's not even coming back, so we're down our starting center back, starting striker. The club never gives us any money. I don't know what we're going to do. We have a good team. We're going to go up next year if we just stay together, but that's not going to be the case. I mean, we won a trophy at least, but I mean, Hajiwara, most appearances for us, most goals for us, most assists for us. He's gone. Best player without a shadow of a doubt. He's gone. I just don't know what we're going to do. I mean, this team is not good. Like, we don't have a goal scorer. Payne is second, and he only scores goals whenever I use him because he's quick. Our defense, I mean, we have a right back starting at center back. Now, obviously, if we have Welder for the entirety of the year, things could be different. But, I mean, Taylor has to start at center forward. He's a playmaker. He's extremely slow. He has no stamina. Payne was perfect there because he was quick and has a pretty decent amount of stamina, which is why I loved him there. I doubt the board's going to give us any money to buy a striker. So, next episode is probably the make or break on whether I continue. Because if we don't get promoted, then there's pretty much no chance we're going to win it. And I might just call it quits there. Leave the door open for someday down the road if I get really, really bored to keep things going. But I just don't think that's going to end up being the case. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, if we don't go up, I do really think I'm just going to end it because there's no hope for us after that. But I hope you enjoy this chaotic and at least entertaining episode. I wish this is how all the episodes were. Obviously, a little bit different ending, but unfortunately, it's just kind of how things go. And I'll see you on the next one.